This is known as a very messy room. And I can't say I'm not a messy person. In fact, I'll just say I am a sometimes messy but recovering messy person. TJ McCormick. Oh, dark 30. Sing the word. Good morning. Psalm 91 has captured my attention. And Lord led me. Yeah, I think so. And it was funny. I was talking to somebody last night or 2 nights ago, and we were talking about Psalm 91. And I was telling her I wrote all these songs, and she said, I just read that to my kids last night. And I'm in a Zoom group, and I don't actually know her last name, but she is on the Zoom group as the other Liz because there's a first Liz, and then she's the other Liz. So enough of that silliness. But anyways, thank you, other Liz, for confirming. And Catherine, who wrote this book that I really like. It's a Psalm 91 devotional. And I decided I want every word out of this psalm into songs. And I present to you now the first of 4 songs in a suite, which I call the Psalm 91 suite. This song is called He Who Delivers You. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. For he is he who delivers you from the snare of the trapper and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and bulwark. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and bulwark. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. For it is he who delivers you from the snare of the trapper and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and bulwark. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and bulwark. For it is he who delivers you. For it is he who delivers you. For it is he who delivers you. Good morning, children. Sing the word. It is your host, TJ McCormick, and today, starting 4 songs in a row. And this is a very special week because at the end of this week, Saturday, I'll be performing live on stage and on the internet for a friend of mine, Red Stainbrook. And I'm telling you, this man gets more done, and he has challenges, let's just say. And even with all of his challenges, he is dedicated to praising God one concert at a time. Unbelievable stuff. So, anyways, let's get to the scripture, because this is the important thing right now. Saturday, we got a whole different thing going on. Today, let's talk about this. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High. So, dwelling means you have to be there. You have to live there. You have to appropriate your spot. You need to say, Lord, I want to be in your shelter. And shelters are interesting. That's an interesting word, because I think in the Hebrew tradition, a shelter is like a tent. It's a completely enclosed. But we have bus shelters, and those are kind of, there's like a roof and maybe a couple walls, but it's not completely enclosed. So we are going to be in something that's probably completely enclosed when we are in the shelter of the Most High. But it's not a physical structure. We will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. And again, this isn't a physical place, a place of being blocked out by the heat of the sun. We're going to be in his protection. So if we dwell there and if we abide there, then we say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. God is really, really trustworthy. He's amazingly trustworthy. I mean, he's beyond anything you can ever imagine when it comes to being trustworthy. Just trust him. Lord, I have this problem, but I trust you. Lord, I have this issue. I trust you. Lord, I'm having a great day, and I trust you. I was going to say still trust you, but I figured that was not quite appropriate. For it is he who delivers you from the snare of the trapper and from the deadly pestilence. So God, I hate to say it, but doesn't always keep us safe from these things. However, if we are delivered from these things, if God heals us from some illness, some just raging, roaring, crazy illness like cancer or virus, he delivers us from the deadly pestilence. And if we are healed, if we are brought through a sickness of sorts, then give praise to God. Yeah, I know you took antibiotics, and yeah, I know you changed your diet. I know you did this and that. But just give praise to God, because he's brought you through this deadly disease. I had a deadly disease. And one of these days, I may just keel over and die. But you know what? Who cares? I'm going to be in heaven when I die. And until then, I'm going to sing the word. I'm going to try to figure out this thing called life. Life with God. Life under his protection. I want to have God be my refuge, my fortress. And I want him to deliver me. Now, I sort of skipped over the snare of the trapper because I want to get to that part next. So, people want to harass us. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have a dog whose goal in life is to harass other animals, humans, whatever. This dog wants to snare you. And I might just start calling her Trapper, because she's amazing as far as she's always trying to grab your legs or or push you around. I feel a cold, wet nose on the back of my leg sometimes when I'm walking with her because she's trying to push me somewhere. I have no idea where. But see, that's kind of cute. But a snare or a trapper, that means like somebody's gonna like tie your legs up, and then all of a sudden you're like on the ground going, "Where am I?" And then the trapper, oh, so really, excuse me. The trapper will come and see that you have been snared, and will do the next thing to you, which I don't know what it is, but it's never good. It's not like, "I'm Ed McMahon and you've won $20 million a month for life." It's like, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. So God delivers us from those things. But remember, not everybody gets through these things. People die, people get caught, people get tortured for his name's sake. And it's like, ugh, so bad. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. Pinions, I believe, are feathers. And it's just the idea of like, you'll be under this soft, downy place. And this place is going to be utter comfort. I was thinking about comfort food for this portion. And it's like, comfort food would be probably the perfect idea. It's just like mac and cheese, chicken soup, grilled cheese sandwich. That's comfort food. Pot roast. And just think that you would be comforted in such a way that it's like eating all that and not getting fat. So there is hope for us. We can be comforted by the Almighty. Under his wings you may seek refuge. Oh, we were talking about that earlier. I will say to the Lord, my refuge. Let's see, this way, right there. I always get this wrong. My refuge and my fortress. And last, his faithfulness. His faithfulness. He's faithful. You can trust him. He's faithful, faithful, faithful. Is a shield and bulwark. And a bulwark is like one of these little small shields. I think the other shield's probably bigger. So it's almost like you got like your big shield in one hand, you got the little baby shield. It's kind of like, oh, comes an arrow, clunk, or here comes a rock, clunk. It's like, God's got you covered on so many levels. One more time. I'm going to go over, but who cares? It's Monday morning, like 5:30. It's crazy. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. For it is he who delivers you from the snare of the trapper, and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a bulwark. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and bulwark. For it is he who delivers you. For it is he who delivers you. For it is he who delivers you. Boy, I went way over today, but I don't mind. Look, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, in all wisdom, teaching, admonishing one another with psalms, hymns, spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. Tomorrow, number 2. out of 4. I haven't even written it yet. It's going to be fun. Be a fun day to see if I can get it done. Anyways, God bless you. See you tomorrow.